are only just the most heart-pounding, earth-shattering, crowd-screaming finals in football. They have insane moments, and you don't want to miss out, so don't go anywhere, because what happened in the last 2 moments, actually, the last 3 moments, is absolutely ballistic. But first, step into my time machine. The location, Qatar. Time period, just a year ago. And off we go. France versus Argentina. See, when an ex-PSG teammates came up against one another, it was a Mbappe versus Messi showdown. The game kicked off and straight away, Angel Di Maria made himself known as the big game player he is. And of course, Leo Messi had to get in on the action, putting his team 2-0 up. But hey, once Mbappe said this, I knew he was going to be on demon time.
On retourne sur le terrain, sans les laisse jouer au con, sans niveau on met un peu d'intensité, on rentre dans les duels et on fait autre chose déjà. C'est une finale de coupe.
Not only that, Dude scored a goal in extra time too. And since regular time couldn't separate the two teams, this heart-pounding final just had to go to penalties. One of the best for sure. This game had it all. Messi's genius, Mbappe's brilliance, Martinez's shot-stopping excellence, and this Kolo Muani moment. Don't get me wrong, a 3-all showdown is amazing and all, but what happened between West Ham and Liverpool in 2006, they just had to name it after this guy, the Steven Gerrard final. The FA Cup final of 2006 was another heart-pounding final, full of many surprises. I mean, how else do you explain an own goal in a deciding final? But anyways, things were about to get crazier, because all of a sudden, West Ham were up 2-0. Liverpool fought back with this emphatic volley before the break. 9 minutes into the second half, Steven scored to send the crowd wild. After the hour mark, West Ham scored this insane goal to put the game at 3-1. Liverpool needed something, and they needed it quickly. So that's when you can escape not playing Liverpool at Anfield, but you will never escape the ferocity of Steven Gerrard. No goals in extra time, so the game was settled through a penalty shootout that Liverpool won. Winning the FA Cup in a thrilling penalty shootout is cool and all, but how about doing that in the Champions League final? And when Liverpool played AC Milan in 2005, not only was the match filled with heart-stopping action that could give you a heart attack, it was also filled with miracles, hence the miracle of Istanbul. Kaka, Maldini, Cafu, Pirlo, Rui Costa and Shevchenko. Milan came out with the big guns, so it wasn't a surprise to see them winning 3-0 in the first half. Liverpool, on the other hand, they had a lot of issues. Kelwell got injured, Steve Finnan got injured, and Jamie Carragher's injury was the worst of all. Dude had a cramp. Liverpool needed how you say it in English? A miracle. They needed a miracle to survive such a disaster. Once the fans started to sing their "You'll Never Walk Alone" anthem, it sparked a crazy comeback. Vladimir Smicha and Xabi Alonso sent the game past extra time and into penalties. Jerzy Dudek sealed victory for the Reds after saving 3 spot kicks to secure a famous victory. But how can a victory be famous? Does that mean it was the team's first time winning a title? And if that's the case, then Brazil sealed a famous victory when they faced Germany in the 2016 Olympics. Brazil versus Germany. The game began with an entertaining first half, and of course, who other than Neymar opened the scoring with an excellent free kick in the 27th minute. After 1-1 in normal time, the game was taken to penalties. Up stepped Neymar. There was no way he couldn't resist taking a deep breath. I mean, just look at the stadium. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60,000 people watching him take the final spot kick. Brazil beat Germany 5-4, winning their first ever gold medal. Wow. Neymar's first international prize. And speaking of firsts, I had my first kiss the other day. And it only took just 23 years. Which is the same amount of time it took Cristiano Ronaldo to win his first ever UCL. Back in 2008, Manchester United versus Chelsea. A battle of titans and 2 Premier League giants, but only one of them could win the 2008 Champions League trophy. Ronaldo made the breakthrough for Manchester United, scoring his 42nd goal of the season, just after 26 minutes. Chelsea managed to fight back through a dedicated shot from Michael Essien, which fell at the feet of Frank Lampard. The second half was getting interesting, with Chelsea having 3 shots come off the post, and John Terry's clearance from the goal line to deny Giggs, not to mention Drogba getting sent off for slapping Vidic. With no one able to settle this intense affair in regular time, it was down to penalties. All the first 4 penalties were scored, before Ronaldo saw his shot saved by Cech. After Ronaldo's miss, it was all in Chelsea's hands until John's slip literally cost his entire club a chance to win the most prized trophy in Europe. Because right after that, Man United goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar won the game after this heart-stopping save. Wow! Just look at how happy he was for the first ever UCL title. Look at Ronaldo, man. So inspirational. But hey, Cristiano Ronaldo should have maybe hugged that trophy tighter, kissed it harder, and lifted it higher. Because the crazy thing is, he had to wait 6 years for his next opportunity. And that was in 2014 against Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid versus Atletico 2014. The 2014 Champions League final was a whirlwind up until the end of the game. Diego Godin opened the scoring for Atletico Madrid, and for pretty much the entire game, they did everything right, winning individual duels, creating chances, making impressive saves, and committing pinpoint tackles. But a slip-up in the 93rd minute caused this to happen. I mean, if you thought Arsenal's bottle job was the worst, then you haven't seen anything. Because from a winning position until the very last minute of the game, Atletico Madrid lost the match 4-1. Goals from Bale, Marcelo, and Ronaldo completed a 4-1 win in extra time. Man, all that from a headed goal in the last kickoff of the game. That's pure madness, because I haven't seen a chain of events this bad since the next finale on our list. Oh boy. Get ready for this, because what I'm about to tell you, not only is it heart-pounding or earth-shattering like I said in the beginning, it's much worse. Like, much worse, dude. If you didn't know, Boca Juniors versus River Plate. Boca Juniors versus River Plate is the biggest rivalry in South American football. So when fans heard these clubs would be playing one another for the first time ever in a Copa Libertadores final, the entire city of Buenos Aires would be split into two halves. Because I bet you didn't know that one time, a debate about which is the bigger club literally caused a friend to burn another friend's house, all because they were in disagreement. The build-up to the finale was insane. Every TV channel and every radio station at work, at school, or even at home, they were all speaking about the game. No one could escape its magnitude. Players like Paredes even got themselves purposely banned just to come and watch. The first leg was played in Argentina. Boca Juniors scored the first goal through Ramon Abila, and literally after 2 minutes, River Plate equalized through Lucas Prato. This heated affair ended in a 2-2 scoreline, courtesy of Dario Benedetto and an own goal. The second leg of the game was played at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid, and more than 90,000 fans travelled for the second leg. That 12-hour flight must have been worth the trouble, because after all, this was a history-making matchup. In fact, just watch it all unfold right here, right now. Not only did River Plate practically win a trophy that was equivalent to the UEFA Champions League, they were the team who made history in this epic showdown. And that's the list of the most amazing finals of all time. Let's know if there's a better final that we've missed out on. Until then, check out more football videos right up here.